Morning, Abotai. So Chanukah is just right around the corner. So just a good idea to prepare. The proper time for lighting Chanukah candles, according to Maran Shulchan Aruch, is at Tzet HaKochavim, which means about this time of year in New York, it's about a little bit less than 15 minutes or so throughout the nights of Chanukah for Sfaradim in New York. Lighting Chanukah candles, the most preferable time is at 4:40 p.m., give or take. Preferably, a person should pray Mincha ve'Arvit beforehand and then go home right away to light Nerot Chanukah. Some Ashkenazim light a little bit later, their Tzet HaKochavim. Some Ashkenazim follow the Gaon Mivilna and light at Shki'ah, which at sunset, which is before Tzet HaKochavim. Everybody should follow their own minhag, but according to Maran, it's very clear that a person should light at Tzit, at nightfall, which is at 4:40. Now, what happens is sometimes a person is not available at that time. Many people are still at work or learning or in school, whatever it is. Many people don't get home until later, sometimes much later. So what's the halacha over there? Preferably, if the woman of the house is home at that time, it's preferable, although sometimes a person might feel maybe it's not appropriate. The halacha dictates that if she's home at the proper time, she should light on her husband's behalf. Sometimes people feel that maybe the children get the wrong impression or whatever it is, and the father wants to be there to light. It's not the end of the world, but it is proper, at least for a few nights of Chanukah, to light at the proper time. So at least on Sundays when you're home, or Motzai Shabbat, right after Shabbat, Erev Shabbat, to light at the proper time over there. Now, also, it's equally as important to remember that according to the Rambam, even if a person didn't light at the most opportune moment, which is at Tzet HaKochavim, person has a half hour after that to light. After that initial half hour, according to the Rambam, the mitzvah is gone. Luckily, Maran Shulchan Aruch paskins against this Rambam, and he holds that really the mitzvah continues the entire night until Alot HaShachar. So if a person missed that Tzet HaKochavim, and then the initial half hour after that, a person is still able to light afterwards. That's with regards to that. Now, children and the Nerot Chanukah. There's a machloket poskim exactly. Certainly, children under bar or bat mitzvah should not be allowed to light the Chanukah candles on behalf of the Baal Habayit, because since they're not bnei mitzvot, they can't act as a shaliach either. Now, what the father can do is the father can light the first candle, and according to the letter of the law, he can let a child light the rest of, meaning the old candles, the candles from the previous nights. At least the father or the head of the household lights the newest one, and they can light the rest. Maran Zachon V'Racha says maybe that's not the best either. The best thing to do is for a father to light all of them by himself, and the children can hold his hand while he is lighting the rest of the candles, and they can do that. If a child really wants to light a candle on his own, he can be given the shamash. That is absolutely fine. The shamash lo ma'aleh v'lo morid. It's not a halachic candle anyway, so if a child wants to light the shamash on his or her own, it's perfectly acceptable. According to Sfaradim, our minhag is that there's one set of Nerot Chanukah, one Chanukiah per household. That's it. That's the minhag of Sfaradim. Ashkenazim, for every one of the members of the household that is above bar mitzvah, they light their own. That is minhag Ashkenazim, and they should continue. By Sfaradim, though, we should follow Da'at Maran Shulchan Aruch, which is one per household. So that's with regards to that. And B'ezrat Hashem, in coming days, we'll explain some more halachot of Chanukah. Have a wonderful day.